Hi, you're very welcome to this short video on looking at the reports that can be obtained from using an employee survey. If we open up the dashboard and the employee survey app again, you can see Peter 6th to the 5th, 20 is the survey we created in the last video, along with some additional information now, particularly an overall score for the survey as it's been completed by all of your participants, and it gives you the number of responses which can be helpful. In this case, there is only one completion. Moving further to the right on the same line, we've got a number of icons that give us actions that we can take. The first is reports. The second is notifying employees with the ULR for any that you might have missed. Or indeed, we can actually copy the survey and use it again using a different title to it. And then finally, if we want, we can delete the survey. And finally, right over on the right-hand side, we can switch this survey off that will prevent further submissions to it. But let's go and have a look at the reporting side. And to do that, I'm just clicking on the reports icon, which is in blue. And that's really just letting us know that there's something to look at. If the survey has not been completed, that would be grayed out. But to have a look at the reports, we just simply click on it, and the reports will open up for us. And in this survey that we created in the last video, we did just add two modules to it: vision and mission, rewards and recognition. And you can see that there's an overall score of 61%. You also can see the number of returns on a particular day, or indeed the overall total. The bar graphs will just show you the percentage for each of the modules as they might become apparent. Just moving down to the results summary section then, what we can do is we can just click on the little white cross in the blue box, and that will just open up a bit more information for us, and we can see the aggregate smiley face from all the submissions that will have been made in relation to this particular survey. We can also just click on the view report icon, and that just lets us see the detail of the answers that have been submitted. And if there were varying answers across the four options, they would all be represented by an appropriate graph in this particular case. And just to let you see, the rewards and recognition just shows up in exactly the same way. If you remember, we added a number of filters when we were setting up the survey, and you can see them all listed here. The key thing is that you can pick any of these filters to see the result. I've just clicked on female, and there was only one response where male was selected, and you can see that that's just returning a 0%. Just let me clear that and go back to launch these filters again. I could select a combination of filters. So I could select department, position and length of service, for example, and then have the filters applied in terms of the reports that I go to have a look at. This just illustrates the power of using filters to be able to analyze your results in greater detail. Finally, we can generate a PDF file by clicking on the Generate PDF button, and that will just open up a PDF file for us. It gives us the title and the date, or the date range in which the survey was conducted. Just gives us an overall percentage score then, and we know in this case it is 61%. And then you can see the module scores repeated as we saw them a little earlier. And then finally, you get the greater detail as to how each of your employees has scored the particular questions. And the maths behind the system will calculate that overall percentage for that module. And then finally, just as we scroll down towards the end of it, where we have asked for feedback, if any red smileys have been selected, then we will get the reasons for negative responses listed here, and everybody who completes that amongst your employee team you will see the answers listed under the appropriate question. I hope that gives you a fairly good idea of how the reporting side of the app works. Thank you for watching this short video on looking at the reporting side of the Employee Survey app. I hope you found this to be of interest and of benefit to you, and thanks for your time in watching. If you need some further assistance, please do contact us at support@ubiquity.com. Many thanks.